Welcome to Atlanta Tarot. This is the tarot forecast for Libra for February 2019. Hope everything's been good for you, Libra. Let's see what's coming up in terms of messages for you in February. It's a short month, 28 days. Well, it's a couple of days difference, however. Let's see what's there. The energy around your situation is the world, so the end of a cycle. Successful end of a cycle, actually, Libra, so that's good. We like successful endings. So what's coming next is the next question, really, I guess you want to ask. Well, let's see the 10-step story for the month of February. Okay, where you are right now, Libra, is Six of Cups, reunions, catching up with people, things coming back that you weren't successful with last time, lots of reunions over, perhaps, post-Christmas, New Year celebrations, lots of, seeing people you don't normally see, inspiration from those people, or maybe the other side, or not inspired by those people, but never mind, we just get through with it. But yeah, just a general sort of, I call it a connection to spirit card. And it's a lovely card. It's the most beautiful card with a good message. And what made that happen is definitely the King of Pentacles. So he's that very dependable energy. Can be an older person, father. Just a very together sort of guy. I always see that the energy of the King of Pentacles is, whether it be female, you be female or male listening to this, there's definitely that energy that's around it. Just get on with it. Keep building, keep moving, no matter what. Always be dependable. Always be strong and always be earthed. And he crosses the whole reading, Libra, so he's quite interesting there, whoever this man is to you, or that sort of essence of the person. It can be a female that is, doing male sort of energy work as well. Very sort of practical person. Let's see the background of the situation. Divine time. All things happen in the divine time. Sagittarian card, very much, balance inside and out. Balance your inner with your outer. It's a lovely card, and it sits at the top, so once again, it does have effect over the rest. But nice card, just to say, you're balanced, you're fine, you came through it. You've learned something, you've learned about that dependable energy, and just, always knowing that things will work out well. Recent influences, and we have clarity after a difficult time, or victory after a difficult time. Air card as well, so that's sort of your suit, the swords, the air. Sometimes, we can fill our head full of stuff, and then we get through it and go, oh my God, next time I'm not going to overthink so much. But yeah, you've come through a hard time, and you've sort of learned a bit about yourself. A lot more about yourself, actually, and about cycles in life, that they do come to an end. It's never going to be like that forever. So there we have that Ace of Swords, clarity to Libra. The lesson, Three of Cups, celebrations. Three people in the story too, whatever this story is for you, Libra. Very much three people. Three people celebrating, three people having a reunion. But yeah, once again, also can be sort of children coming in, pregnancies, things like that, all sorts of three people, whatever that means to you. But it's a celebratory card, so I think it's a nice card to have as the lesson. Near future, we have the Queen, or the Queen of Wands, Queen of Rods, so, very creative, getting on with that creative stuff, doing creative things for yourself, moving forward, being also, being kind of saying what you think to people as well is really hallmark of the Queen of Wands. She does say how she feels. But she can, because she gets, you know, she gets a lot of things done. She's out there in the world with experience, and she's contributing. Very creative. So that's coming in, Libra. So if you're struck by that, just take advantage of it and do it. It's going to be good. Let's see what's happening that you're not realising. Yeah. The family curse, the Ten of Swords. That energy is still around, and that may be sort of discolouring your sort of view of the world. You know, just difficult times, basically. Quite difficult loss. Difficult in family. I always call it the family curse, because it's always that difficulty too, especially post the Christian celebrations there too. We feel it more, you know, when we get together, that those that are no longer with us in the physical sense, but they still are, but still working through that, Libra. So just remember that too, and perhaps also combat this sort of energy that you probably shoved away because you think, oh, I don't want to feel like that. Combat that with some real creative work, or getting stuck into something you want to sort of do for yourself, or just achieve for yourself, and this will go out eventually. But yeah, it takes a while. It does. It's a process. How others see you. Four of Cups, yeah. Bit of a flat line energy, really, and others see that in you, but that's fine. Especially when you look down beneath it, we have the Ten of Swords. It's, you know, it just goes hand in glove. That's what happens, and we do feel a bit flat line in a way, just dull, not joy, not really the normal joyous way that you feel about things, but that too will change. It's fleeting, but others see that in you, but they understand it. Positive feelings. Queen of Pentacles, so very much another queen in here, so very much grounded, earthed, being around the home, female or male, just sort of doing what you like to do, and sort of making things, yes, things are simple. The simple things in life are the best. Sometimes it's nice just to be at home and make nice food and do the garden and just chill out a bit, especially if it's been difficult over the holiday period and the Christian celebrations, or for whatever reason. It doesn't matter about what was going on, but this is generally that energy of just being grateful and sort of being busy around the home, and people love coming to place and being earthed, really. She's also very much sitting next to that Three of Cups as well. I just noticed that too, and that is someone at home as well, the female that tends to be at home more, and she's quite happy with that, with how she is. So remember that as well, you know, celebrate that as well. The final outcome, we have your Queen, the Queen of Swords, clarity coming in. And just temper that clarity with positive vibes, Libra, because sometimes when you've had a hard time, like the Ten of Swords, we can be a bit bitter, and there's no place for bitterness, really. It's like this is how it is, this is what's happened. Use the clarity from the situation to sort of be, yeah, well, astute about it, and think, yeah, well, you know, these things happen, and I'll just try and be earthed, and I'll try and just do the best I can. You've got three queens today, so for February, the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, and finally your Queen, the Queen of Swords. So maybe amalgamate those three queens into one, whether you're male or female. Just know that, you know, be creative. Enjoy your home. Enjoy what you've got. And multitask. You've got lots of things happening, male or female. So just remember, if you do feel a bit sad and Ten of Swords-ish with that hard, you know, family energy, loss energy, make it count where you can. At home. Nice food, nice garden, you know, just take it back a notch to the simple things in life. Okay, I'm just going to put one clarification card on that Ten of Swords, Libra, just because I guess we like to see it be banished forever, but it's there and it comes to visit us all. But it will be going out. Page of Cups. So Ten of Swords will be met with new hope, new life, new blossoming, things coming in really nicely, emotional energy returning. Sort of, it's like spring, isn't it? When, you know, you see the first flower budding, you see things, the buds on the trees again. It's that renewal energy after the really hard, snowy, wintry sort of energy of the Ten of Swords. Then something grows out of that. So I think that's a really nice comparison, actually. Yeah, there's been difficulties, but hope will blossom and love will blossom again. Children too come into that as well. Lots of, you know, new bright energy, beginning of a new cycle, as that was the energy around for you guys, Libra. Okay, clarification card for Libra is pure action. Refrain from that which is unskillful or that which harms. Do good and purify your heart. That is it. So there you go, pure action. Just purify your heart. And it was sort of mentioned here too, you know, just be skillful. You know, everyone has their own coping mechanisms, and sometimes it might really rub you up the wrong way, but just if it's a family issue or a sadness issue or a loss issue, just try and remain sort of neutral and understand that different people have different ways of coping with things that come in, and busy yourself with you know, just being creative, making nice food, and being clear about what you've learnt through this cycle. Okay, Libra, I hope you have a really wonderful month. Talk in March.